has ever been to the Brazilian Steakhouse? Oh, me. Well, then you know about Pão de Queijo, the Brazilian cheese bread. Oh, the most yummy-licious thing in the steakhouse. And today we're gonna make it at home. Hi guys, look at you here. And oh, one thing about me. I love Pão de Queijo. It's crispy, chewy, and also delicioso. Alright, now to be the most authentic, I found this recipe by Sanity. And there are two special ingredients to this cheese bread that is hard to find in a typical supermarket. One is sour cassava starch, the other MINAS cheese. So let's take a little field trip to the Brazilian supermarket and see what we can find. Got it. This looks like it's polvillo azedo. Okay. They also have ready-made flour for this bread, this cheese bread. Let's get this one. I don't see the MINAS cheese. Okay. And we are back from the supermarket. We got polvillo azedo, as well as two types of cheese. Now, since we couldn't find MINAS cheese, which according to sources, it's hard to find outside of Brazil, let alone Canada. So we got two substitutes. One is mozzarella, the other parmesan reggiano. Reggie boy! So we'll be using those two. Apparently, it tastes similar to the MINAS cheese. But look at you. Who invented Pão de Queijo? I want to marry them. Well, it was invented in Minas Gerais, which is a state in Brazil. And back in the 1700s, Brazilians were like, I need some bread, but wheat is expensive. So they substituted the wheat with cassava starch. Oh yeah, which was abundant. Why is my fridge making that noise? Anyways, it was abundant at the time. Now, it wasn't until the 1800s when the dairy market was booming. All the cows were going mad. Not mad cow disease, but they're making some moolah. So, they decided to put cheese into this bread. And there we have it. Ba-bam! Pão de Queijo. One of my favorite breads to eat at the Brazilian steakhouses. Fun fact, I just go to the Brazilian steakhouses and load up on the bread. I'm probably the boss's favorite customer. Alright, now that we have our cheese nice and grated, let's move on to the dough. That's my dough dance. Hey, how come no one has invented a dough dance? To a saucepan, we're gonna add 150 milliliters of water, 150 milliliters of milk, 100 milliliters of oil. As that's boiling, we can move on to the dry ingredients. As you guys know, we got the polvillo azedo, which is sour cassava starch. You can also use this. You know the Thai tapioca starch? This is sweet cassava starch or sweet tapioca starch. Tapioca and cassava starch are the same thing. Okay? The sourness comes from the fermentation process. You know how kimchi becomes sour when it's fermented? Same with cassava starch. You can ferment it, yes. And we need 500 grams. Now since Miku, can you help clean this up? I did my best. Wait, actually, I have a story. Hold on. Okay, so this morning I came across a free little library and I picked up this book. This old looking book, The Exorcist. Why? Well, I was like, cool, a book that was a movie. I want to pick it up and read it. Then I realized afterwards, maybe not the best to have an old looking book about The Exorcist in the house. So I was like, I'm gonna return it tomorrow morning because I'm filming today. Well, this is a sign. We're gonna burn it. What a great way to kick off October. All right, I'm just gonna redo this. I almost did it again. Okay, I'm gonna put this over there, so pointing at you guys. Anyways, we also need 1 level spoon of salt. Now, I'm not sure what that means, so we're just gonna do 1 teaspoon, and we're gonna whisk it up. Is my fire alarm broken or something? Oh, it started. This time, I will keep a close eye on this boiling water. Okay, the water is boiling. The water, milk, and oil is boiling. Pour this into our cassava starch. Oh yeah. And we gotta mix it with a wooden spoon. Oh! This smells like Parmesan cheese. Very sour smelling. It's nice and mixed. We gotta wait until the dough is cooled down because this is really hot. We don't want to burn our fingies. All right, so our dough is cooled and we need some binder. Okay, we got 3 eggs. Someone didn't believe that I cracked 2 eggs in 2 hands. Watch. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. And we just knead with our hands. It's supposed to be very sticky at the end. Okay, so we need 300 grams of grated cheese. I'm just gonna do half mozzarella and half parmesan. And we're gonna knead it with our hands again until the cheese is nice and incorporated. All right, all we gotta do now is take a little bit of the dough and roll it into a ball. Now the ones at the Brazilian Steakhouse, they're quite small, but I want big mumbo jumbo ones. Around the size of a ping pong ball. All right, so we got 25 cheese balls, and I feel like I should remove 1 row just in case, because I don't want the cheese balls to puff up together and become immortal. I don't know what that means. All right, so now that there's a 2-inch gap between them, all we gotta do now is place this into the oven, preheated at 400 F, 200 C, and let it bake for 40 minutes, or until golden and puffy. Alright, so it's been around 25 minutes. Master Chef Miku, what do you think about it? Does it look good? Let's check on it. Oh yeah, nice and puffy and golden brown. Let's turn off the heat and take it out. Oh, look at that. Let it cool down for a bit. Now let's dig in. Alright, so this is the finished product. And I'm super excited. Oh, we got Miku in the backs. Miku, say hi. She thanks you guys for all the kind birthday wishes. She read each and every one of them. Miku, look at everyone wishing you a happy birthday. Let's get down to business. Alright, pick one. Which one? Oh, this one. Okay. Alright, cheers. First bite's for you. Nom nom nom. Alright, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Oh, the 40-minute timer is up now. Forgot about that. Which one was it? This one, right? Okay. Look at that. Whoa. Do you see how airy it is? Whoa. Okay. This is so much better than the ones at the steakhouse. Very cheesy, delicious. Let's try to rip one open. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That pull wasn't the cheese, but it's actually the tapioca. It's very, very stringy. Why is it not focusing? Look how stringy it is. It basically tastes like mochi cheese bread. I can taste a slight sourness, a slight tanginess from the polvo azedo, but sort of blends in with the Parmesan cheese, so adds a nice zest. I was gonna say zest. Zing and zest. Zest. It's actually very easy to make, minus those two mishaps with the milk. Now, since it's best served with coffee, hot coffee, I don't drink coffee, so we got some hot cocoa. Hope you guys don't mind. Okay. Instead of giving Santa Claus cookies and milk, give him Pão de Queijo and hot cocoa. Miku and I are going to continue filming this video on Patreon. Links in the description. A big thank you to Walt W twice, JJ Quest, Mike Green Tea twice, Tom F twice, and Seymour Plant for your super thanks donation last video, and to my Patreon members, Master Chef Chin Chin, Executive Chefs, Seymour Plant, Tom F, Lex, JJ Quest, and everyone shown on the screen. You'll have to purchase these ingredients to make this lovely Pão de Queijo for everyone to enjoy, so thank you. Last week's video got 200 likes, so Miku gets juicy broccoli. Eat. Yummy, right? And if you're still here, comment who cut the cheese to confuse everyone.